Hello, hello, hello. It won't be a long one. I just thought I would just come in and say hi. I'm shivering because I'm freaking cold. I got the heater on blasting and we're already freaking cold. I don't know why it's so cold. Probably because I'm eating yesterday or today. Who knew? I'm so freaking. I don't know what the weather's like with you guys, but we've had some really crappy rain. Hey, Patty, welcome. Had some shocking rain here. And now it's decided to turn to ice. I'm like, no, please don't go to ice. I can't even deal. I'm way too cold. Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. I'm bloody cold. There's probably just going to be a lot lurking and not talking. Not that it really matters, but I just, oh my God, frig is cold. I think I should have made a coffee before coming on, but it's okay. I'm gonna that's what I was sort of coming to say. I'm going to be doing some uploads for a few days. Hey, I didn't get the notification. Oh, that might be my fault. I don't know. Hey, Chopper, might be my fault. I'm going to do some uploads. I got some funny ones coming up. I'll get them all scheduled out for the next couple of days. It'll be awesome. I'm so cold. Like, I'm sat here shivering. It's bloody cold. We'll just blame you anyways. I know, right? Hey, Joanna, welcome. I know. It's bloody freezing. I can't even deal. So I have some good news that has nothing to do with anything. Oh, yes, we need good news that has nothing to do with anything. We've been having a white peacock hanging around our house for the last few days. Oh my God. You need to take a picture. That's amazing. What's on a peacock hanging around your house? Jeez, man. That's brilliant. I would love that. You have to share a picture. I need to see a picture. That would be awesome. God, that's crazy. We don't get any like good wildlife here, really. Certainly not where I live, anyway. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. I want to see a picture. What do peacocks eat? Anybody know? That's a random thought that just came to my head. I don't know why. It's crazy. I want to find out now. I need to Google it. I need to Google. Are they just do they just eat greenery? You'd imagine, wouldn't you? Seeds and bugs. Huh, I don't have to Google it. Thanks, Joanna. Yeah, I thought of greenery for sure, but yeah, seeds and bugs made more sense for sure. It's crazy. I've just sent me a picture, Patty, because I want to see it now. I'm like, I want to see it. Oh my God. Ooh, jeez. Oh my God. What's everyone eating today? I really have. I didn't eat yesterday in the end. I tried. It was a fail. It's not albino. It's missing. It's missing a pigment. It has condition called. I can't even say that. So I'm not going to try. Hey, Amy Lou. Peacocks are good luck, allegedly. Oh, wow. They're all over the place where I live. Oh my God. You guys are so lucky. Hello, everyone. You guys are so lucky. Like, we do get peacocks here, obviously, but they're not here, as in where I am. Okay, babe, thanks. I just had a test with peanut butter. I just had a test toast with peanut butter. No appetite. Yeah, me that I tried yesterday, but I think I was too wound up probably after yesterday to eat. I'm gonna have leftover baked beans and chili cheese hot dog. Oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna try. I was watching, don't ask me why, because I have no idea. But I was watching like, do you know like some of these food things that end up coming up on Facebook? I was actually firstly watching Brad Mondo. That's my go-to. I love watching Brad Mondo. So I was just like sort of trying to chill out and watch like the Brad Mondo stuff. And then like some food stuff come up, and then I sort of went onto that, and it was like, oh my God, like there was some really good ideas, and I was like, I want to try that, I want to try that, I want to try that. Flying monkey, don't you dare eat my peacock. Hey, Ria. Hey. Oh, you're probably it's been a good time to log out, Ria, trust me. What up? Oh my God, I love Brand Mondo. Me too. Like if I'm stressed out and like just like not feeling good about anything or just need some like brain time, I will literally just go and watch some of Brad Mondo's. They were testing out some curlers, which they're them new ones that sort of wrap your hair for you. I don't see the point in them, but they were checking them out. It was really fun actually. And then I watched a few of people turning their hair different colors. That was pretty cool to see as well. Please try and eat today. I will try. I just don't know what I'm gonna have. Probably just a snack of some shape or form, like a cheese sandwich or something. Some cheese, probably some cheese at the end. I wish on hot curlers came back in style, right? Sorry, they choke. I just use the curling iron, like a flat iron. What's it called? Straighteners. That's the word I'm looking for. Straighteners. I love his reactions to people who mess up bleaching their hair. Me too. There's so much. John K's gonna DM you, Amy Lou. Yeah, so I love his reactions. His reactions are just the bomb. And he's like, "Oh, sweetie, no, just no, don't do it. Oh, just sweetie, no." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, they're doing it." And you always know, like, that just the sections are just not right. Not that I can talk because I can't section for shit, but you know it's going to turn out so bad. I'm blue. It's Joe's fault. When did they go out? I have a set of them and I love them. My mum used to use them all the time because my mum already had quite a curl in her hair, but it would help sort of define the curl, I suppose. It was really good. I do like though if I'm needing a little bit of me downtime, I will literally just watch some Brad Mondos. If anybody haven't watched Brad Mondo, you really need to go and watch Brad Mondo. But then food came up, and then I was onto that, so that's where that led from yesterday. I was literally watching frigging Brad Mondo. Then it went on to I don't know what they call it in English. Um, it was like Thanya. I don't know how to say Thanya in English. Um, yeah, I don't know how to say it in English. And it was just basically making stuff around it. And I was like, oh my God, I love lasagna. Like, I want it so bad. There was one they were doing like pancakes, but the way they were cutting it and then like putting it like on a hot plate, that was one I was like, oh my God, that looks so good. I could eat that so good. I'm gonna try to Instagram you a picture. Be right back. Okay, babe. It was just I shouldn't watch food because then I'm just like, I could do that. God, I could so do that. It's my fault. Yeah, so it's Amy's fault. Everything's Amy's fault. I made orange chicken from scratch off those videos. See, they always make it look like it's dead easy though, like they do. They're like, oh God, yeah, anyone can make it. And then when it comes to it, it's like actually not that fucking easy. It was so good. And I see now you're making me feel like I want to try it now. It just looks so good. And I was like, and then there was this one was just, oh my God. My words were heart attack on a plate. It was like a bunch of fries, like, and I mean a bunch of fries. Then there was like practically a whole fucking chicken on top. Then there was loads of sauces, onions, lettuce, cucumber, a whole salad on top and more freaking sauce. And then it was for one person, like a one person meal. And I'm like, oh my God, that would like feed a family of four, not one person. It went hard rather than easy. Yeah. I was just like, what the frig? But they make it look like this easy. So I want to try some of them because I did write and save a few. I sent like a few to Carl's inbox so that I got them because the one looked really delicious. It was like this steak pie with brie cheese and um peas and oh my God, it was so good. And then they were talking. Have any of you do you got faggots in your country? Do anybody know what faggots are? I love, 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 love faggots and peas. Like, honest to God, it's like one of my all-time favorites. We grew up eating it. I adore faggots and peas. And I saw somebody trying to make something of like from faggots and peas, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta try that. Like, I adore this. But I don't know any of you know what faggots are. Yeah, it's all John's fault. Hi, Nana. Happy to see you back to yourself. I'm gonna try, girly. I'll check when I get off, girly. What is that? It's kind of, I guess, like a meatball, but bigger. And it's like meat and all crap in there. I don't even know what's in there. Let me have a look. I can tell you exactly what's in it through Google because probably don't want to know what's in there. But it's so good. Me and my daddy used to have it all the time with little potatoes. It's just so much fun. Faggots and meatball made from mince cut offs of offal, especially pork together with herbs and flavored, sometimes added breadcrumbs or traditional dish in the United Kingdom, especially South and Mid Wales and the English Midlands. No, they're bigger than meatballs. We have meatballs as well, but these are actually, let me get an image for you and I can show you. They are so good. Hang on, let me get a better picture with it like as a meal. So if I get peas and chips, they're so good. I just changed self-service and went to Android, went from Android to iPhone. I feel like an idiot. I can't figure out the ringtone. Anyone know where I can find it? Oh, I have no idea. I'm useless. I have Android, but I'm really bad. Mr. Brains. That's what it's called. Mr. Brains faggots. I freaking love them. Like they probably gross to most people, but they're so good. Ria, do you have faggots where you are? I have a craving for hamburger like crazy lately. Hamburger. We just used to have like faggots, peas, and little potatoes, like the skin potatoes from the garden. They're so good. I haven't had them in a long time now, so I think I'm gonna have to have them again. Google for it, the ringtone. Actually, I know nothing about. No, me either. Go to the settings, fly monkey. What is going on with the riots now in America? Is everything calmed down? I haven't caught any news today at all. I'm in the settings. I'm hating this phone. I'm a Galaxy girl. I'm used to be a Galaxy. Then I went on to like an Honor phone, which is a cheaper one, and I just literally like what a month ago got a new phone, and I'm still not completely using it yet because I still got a. Well, that's a good idea. Ask Siri because I still got to transfer everything over, and it's just a pain in the butt. So I still end up sitting here using my old phone, which is a freaking nightmare. I don't know why. I just do it. It's really dumb. Um, oh, I grab it. We're okay for a minute. It's better, but a lot of backlash is tragic. I saw something and I was literally shouting. I was just like, come on. This girl was on the news and she was like horrified that she'd been like gassed. And she was like, I was so close to going in. I was like a foot from the door and they gassed me. Like it was like the worst thing. I'm like, girl, you were trying to get into the damn White House or wherever you were trying to go. What do you think they're going to do to you? They're not going to say, please, madam, leave. It was just like, holy moly, come on now. You're hardly like just walking into a damn restaurant. Shit's going to happen. You try and get into places you're not supposed to go. It's a shit show right now. Law enforcement's had to disarm explosives. Oh my goodness, that's scary. That's really scary. I don't like that. Wow. Oh, that's a good idea. Go to the Apple site. They have tutorials. That's a good idea. I think there's a lot happening in the background. We will probably hear more next week. Yeah. Oh, don't get me going on that shit. I was lit. I was just like, come on, girl. What do you think's gonna happen? You tried to get into the freaking. She was like, I was just like a foot away and they gassed me. I'm like, yeah. What did you think was gonna happen, dude? It was funny. God dang it. Oh my God, they have a motorcycle one. Oh God, look out. We know what our ringtone's going to be. Motorcycle. Ah, so what is everyone's thought, right, about doing a Sunday stream, but like doing it a weekly Sunday stream about like a mental health Sunday? and like sort of check in, see how everyone's doing, if everyone's feeling okay, how's their week been, are they having, like just sort of a check in, talk about it. I thought it'd be like a good idea. Mental Health Sunday sounds good. Yeah, I was just somebody mentioned it to me. Britta's mentioned it to me. It's funny that we can think about things for each other's channels and can't think of it for our own. And sort of do like a mental health Sunday. I'll put a what's it called? Will it be the same time every week? Sunday is bad for me, but I definitely tune in if available. I'm not sure what time yet. It'll probably be sort of be like maybe like 7 o'clock my time. What's that yours? A Sunday service. Exactly. I thought that would be like I thought it was a really good idea. I honestly did. I was like, okay, I like that idea. I'll put a schedule up like way early, probably in a bit, to be fair. Well, that's what I was thinking, and then we could all join together, check on everybody, talk about it, talk about what's going on with ourselves, and definitely. I thought it would be fun. Well, not fun, but you know what I mean. I'll have to warm myself up. I'm freaking freezing. I'm doing a mental health Sunday. Like every Sunday, do a stream about like mental health and check in with everybody. And yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. I thought about buying it, but didn't then want to kick myself since I've already spent close to 400. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll put up a schedule for it well early. And hey, Leanne, I will whip your ass. Don't mess with the Amy Lou. Yeah, I thought it'd be something different, just to sort of and Amy's right, do you know what I mean? A lot of people have got mental health issues. You're all aware of mine. And it might do us some good sort of, you know, being able to talk about it, how our week's been, or, is there any sort of dramatic that's happened to make you feel a certain way, or it'd be something different. We can try, at least. Everyone is struggling right now in one way or another, and it's a good idea. Yeah, I do too. I think it's a good idea. I think it'd be something really cool to do and sort of know that we can all we have all got something going on, we're all struggling. We've all got different different issues, but all oh my God, 15 people. Group therapy without having to pay for it. Basically, yeah. So we can all talk about it and chill and you know, and maybe it'll help everyone, including me. Federal charges. That's going to be nasty. Federal charges, right? 15. I agree, Patty. It's very hard time for many. Joe, do you have mental health issues? You have mental health enhancements. What does that mean? Nana, can you explain that to me? Sorry, I'm being dumb. My issues have been sitting on my behind since the pandemic and I'm getting totally fat. Me too. Any ideas for other content? I want to do, I've already got some funny Tinder posts. I've got some of them and I got, right, aim. I got, what was that? Oh yeah, I got some Tinder posts, more eyebrows, social media, influencers like gone bad kind of thing. And I got a couple of crimes. They make you who you are a better person. Ah, okay. Thanks, girl. That makes sense. Sometimes it just helps knowing people are out there, even if they're just lurking. Yeah, exactly. I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. No, thank you. Thank you. Love you. Yeah. I like that one, Joanna. I'm stealing that one. I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. I always say I'm not fat. What did I used to say? I'm not fat. I'm warm. I'm cuddly. That was it. I'm cuddly and warm. That's funny. I'm stealing that one, Joanna. I'm stealing that one off Joanna. That's a good one. I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. Yeah, I got a couple of crimes as well, which will work out really good if they work out as good as I think they will. I've got someone possibly coming on who has lost a brother when they were children to a serial killer. I'm having communications with him right now that he might come on and do an interview just of the aftermath of what it's like living after, like, how their mum dealt, and do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So if that goes forward, that's something interesting and something to look forward to, as in having that conversation. Crime is that I want Joe to do. Yeah, I got a few crimes, but I want to do the actual crime before we speak to the brother so that everyone's sort of in the know of where he's coming from with because his little brother was taken by a serial killer, one of the very notorious ones in the UK. And so it'd be in. I want to do that before him coming on, so that there's a bit of a. That's one of the hardest things to go through for sure, John. And it was like I was talking and stuff, and it was just like his brother was the only one not to be found. All the other children were found apart from him, and like his mammy died not being able to bury her son, not being able to put her son to rest. And like she struggled a lot with that. I followed the story very closely, obviously, because it'd be in the UK. So that was one of her big things. Like she always felt like, before, she's passed now, but she always felt beforehand that she died not knowing where her precious boy was, which is really sad. She didn't get to lay him to rest. And I think that's such a huge, like, I don't want to say closure because it's not closure, but as in like she didn't have that to, or she hasn't got a place to go other than where he was murdered, I suppose. Am I saying that right? I don't know whether I'm saying that right. It was a really heartbreaking story. It really was. Oh, I'd always talk through my nose. You can come up anytime, Joanna. You should come up on a panel when it's about mental health because you know a lot about mental health and stuff. My dad was killed, and it was the hardest thing that I had to deal with, and my mum ended up walking out on me after. Oh, John, man, I'm so sorry. That's hard, John. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And I thought I want to do I was a VP of a missing person org for a long time. Not knowing is the hardest. Yeah, that's what the mum struggled with. That's what his mummy struggled with a lot, just like the not knowing. And she knew obviously he was somewhere within a vicinity within the moors, but the moors is massive. Like it's, miles and miles and kilometers long and wide. She didn't have that resting place apart from where he was murdered, which is, it's not the same thing. So it really was horrific. I wouldn't have the amazing career I have now if it weren't for that what I went through with my dad. Wow. You're a strong person, John. You are a strong person, for sure. God dang it. I just looked at the clock then, right? And it went 33, 33, and 33 watching. I reckon that's a sign of something. And literally, just as I looked up, it was like 33, 33, and 33 watching. That's got to be a sign of something. I'm halfway the devil. I'm joking. I wonder what that means, though. That's got to mean something. Yes, I'm losing your dad at 7 and my mum at 9. I didn't grieve until I was in my 30s, struggled through all of that, has been a challenge. Yeah, see, and I think that has a lot to do with people's mental health as well during like things that have happened, trauma in their childhood that they haven't dealt with. And I know I still have trauma that I haven't dealt with. I always think I have, and I'm always like, yeah, I'm fine, and in reality, you're really not fine. You're really not. There's something, there's always going to be something there. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, it is, and it is, and I don't. It's so hard for children to, I was lucky. I was 40 when my mum passed, and I'm grateful for that. And my brother, he's here now, and I was just talking to him then, and we were just talking about our dad and stuff, and we were saying, like, and he's like, sis, in reality, we had mum 34 years more than we should have because when my mum had TB when she was younger, she had to have a lung removed, a whole lung removed, and they basically told her that she'd be in a wheelchair within like 6 months and be dead within like 18 months or something along those lines. I don't know if that's exactly what they said, but it was that sort of timeline, say 2 years. And 2 years later, she was having a baby and she didn't die for 34 years after that. So to think like that is like that's just incredible. And I remember sort of being in the hospital just like while she was poorly, and like new doctors coming in and saying, hey, any chance I could look at your scarring and listen to your chest? And she would like bribe the new doctors and say, if you go and get me a cup of tea, I'll let you listen. And they're like, okay. And they would literally say is because they didn't have they've read it in books that people have survived that kind of surgery and for a length of time, but they never realized that there were actually people that survived that kind of surgery and they'd never seen it in their day-to-day dealings at the hospital. So there was like in one night there was like 3 or 4 different doctors coming in and she's just bribing them with cups of tea. And she's like, yeah, if you get me a cup of tea, you can listen and see my scar. Because my mum had a huge scar going right from the top all the way down her back, and then like 2 deep, thick ones at the bottom where the tubes was. And like, she shouldn't have survived that surgery. She should not have survived that surgery, but she did. And had a baby even after 2 years after when they said that she would be dead. They were like, nope, you'll be in a wheelchair in 6 months, dead within 18. And like, she's like, no, I don't think so. And that was when I was, there's 9 years. So I must have been about 5 when my mum went through that. And I do remember it like very vaguely. I don't remember like bits, all of it. I sort of remember going to the hospital. I remember these big, massive tubes coming out of her back. And I remember things like that, but I don't. It was crazy. That's amazing, Jo. She had bigger plans for herself. She definitely did. She was as stubborn as a mule. I'm telling you. But it's really funny they're watching other doctors and they're like, oh, can we take a picture? I'm like, oh my God, it's not that big a deal. I'm like, while you're there, scratch it for her because otherwise she's going to make me do it. Because her scar used to itch really bad and she'd be like, come, Jo, please. And she'd give me a hairbrush to scratch her back with a hairbrush. Weird, weird woman. It was funny. On the upside, we didn't need our BCG in school like everyone else. I was just thinking that she had big plans for sure. The work that she did, like my daddy would put up, do you know what crash barrier is? You know the metal barriers between each side of the motorway, each side of the highway, you've got them metal barriers to stop cars going from one side to the other. I'm not sure they got them so much in the States, but over here they're everywhere. My daddy used to do that for a living. He would put up the crash barrier. And my mum, it was just before Christmas, my daddy needed to get this job done. And we were like, okay, as a family, we got to go and do it. So I did my part. I was about 7 at the time. My brother was, must have been 10. My older siblings were older than like late teens. And we were all and my mum was literally putting up this crash barrier, 9 months pregnant with one lung in the middle of December. It does happen for a reason. It's so weird. But like she was a tough nut, my mum. Like her body was like ready to give up years ago, and she was like, I don't think so. I have kids to look after. I work in the federal government now because I went through my dad. Oh, I'm glad that it worked out for you, John. Yeah, we all have interstates and major highways. Yeah, that's what we used to do for a living is put up the crash barrier. Put up the crash barrier. We call it crash barrier. I don't know what you guys call it. I got coffee. Ooh, I'm so cold. Said my comment was too long. What? Oh my God. I don't know. This stream's being weird. Ignore it. I'm telling you, his streams are weird. The stream is weird. And the funny you guys, and the funny different words as well you guys use to us. Like we use pavement, you use sidewalk. Then there's like we say motorways, you say highways. I say nappies, you say diapers. You say pacifiers, we say dummies. You say pants, we say trousers or jeans. Pants here are underwear for boys. Boys' pants. Although we say socks the same. That is so weird. I don't know why. Sorry, Joanna. You say pram and we say stroller. Yeah, I say pram. Pram or a buggy. It's the pram when they're little, and then when they're like just toddling, then they go into a buggy. And a buggy is more. Let me show you what a buggy is. A buggy. I'll show you what a buggy is rather than what. So this is more. We say movies, you say films or flicks. That's true. We do. Pecan to pecan. Yeah, isn't it weird? There's different things. So this is more what we call, that's more of a buggy, what we'd call a buggy for a toddler more than, oh, wrong one. But then like a pram is something like this. I'll show you what the pram is. Pecan. A pram is when they're babies and they need a pram. Or a travel system. Right? Not bad humor, good humor. And then, oh, this, once it loads, is more, it's a pram. You're my angel and I love your channel. Oh, thank you, Joanna. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I love you too. This is a pram. This is more what a pram is. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate your support. What do you call a crib? It's definitely a crib is a cot. C-O-T, cot. A cat. Thank you, Joanna. You're so sweet. She is so sweet. She's so cool. I need to hop off here because I'm about to go out in a helicopter. Yeah, I'm not jealous at all, John. I am. I'm lying. Have a good day. Take lots of photos. Okay, I thought it was different too. Yeah, we call it a cot. A coat. I can't think what other things are different. You say Snickers. Snickers? That's a chocolate bar here. That's not, a Snickers is a chocolate bar. It's not a freaking pair of shoes. We call them trainers. Trainers, darling. They're trainers. You're very welcome, love you all. You have an awesome footage coming. Oh, yes. I'm so excited. Even though sometimes I don't agree with, yeah. I think you jumped the gun. I'm still your friend and we'll get through anything. I love you. I do jump the gun. I admit it. I definitely do. I get my ass in my hand and I go off on one and yeah, I do that. And trust me, like everybody, my friends all have a go at me. Like it's not that they are supporting my bad behavior or anything like that. They do have a go at me too. Just saying. But I think I don't know. Joanne's on feel sometimes, but we love her. I do. I admit that I do when I get my feelings hurt. I do. I run on my emotions, but I can't help it. It's the past. I did it now. It's done. I've put all the last three streams on private. They're all gone. They don't need to be up. They're talking about shit. It doesn't need to be done. So we're all moving forward. Do not, oh my God, be safe, please, John. You'll scare me. I'll be scared. Oh, I've never been in a chopper. I've always wanted to go in a chopper, but I've never actually been in a chopper. I've been in an airplane, obviously, but I've never been in a chopper. Always wanted to go in a chopper. Not an ambulance one, though, preferably. Thank you. They were going to at one time, like, oh my God. If you were here bitching every day, that would be different, but you're not. No, I'm not. Normally, after 24 hours, I've calmed down and just like, whatever, fuck it. Has anybody else been in a chopper or a helicopter, as you guys call it? I want to go in a chopper so bad. Like, I really do. I think it'd be so much fun. But I'd probably be scared. I'm not even joking. I'd probably be scared. Good choice, John. Thanks, Patty. They're all on private, no unlisted. So there's no links that you can get to they're all on private. I'll try and do a cry one tomorrow, I think. Joanna's going to help me find some different material that we can do as well, some different videos. And um, Joanna wants their Jack the Ripper. Would you skydive or jump out of a plane? No! Why would anybody want to jump out of a perfectly good fucking plane? What's wrong with you? Oh Lord, Joe, we have a place a few times over that does helicopter rides over the city. Right when I talk to myself, it's going. One of them are gonna crash. Oh my God. Mm-mm. I have been putting Christmas away all week and still haven't made a dent. Ugh. Mine's still up. I agree. I don't get it. Why do people want to jump out of a perfectly good freaking plane? Like, what's wrong with you? I saw it. Who did it on Team Mom? Leah and Kale, right? They did it, didn't? Yeah, they did it, didn't they? And I literally like Kale, not so much because like me, she's a bigger girl. But I was like, oh my God, Leah's tiny. She's gonna like snap with the altitude. Shit, I never even get a tree out of this shit. You stuck up for yourself. That's the difference. No chopper, but a passenger plane was kind of scary. But I have been on a float boat. Oh my God, I've never even been on a float boat either. We don't have them here. They have them a lot in Australia. My sisters and my brother lives in Australia, and they always saying about it. But my God, like yeah, I've never been on one. I don't think I've even seen one. Sad, doesn't it? I've never even seen one. Carl's probably been on one because he's traveled quite a lot. So he's probably been on one. But no, I haven't. Sorry, I'm tired. It's getting late. I'm definitely having an early night tonight. I'm going to leave my brother and my bloody husband in there chatting. Oh, did I say it wrong? A float plane. Ah, right. Okay, sorry. I said it wrong. Sorry, I misread. I can be so dumb on times, girls. Yeah, Leah and Kale. I was scared, honestly, for Leah because she's so little. I sure I won't get away that much next year. Oh, God dang it. Oh, we've been off nearly an hour, guys. I'm gonna get off. My charger is gonna die. I appreciate you all coming. I'm sorry about the last 24 hours. I really am. I flew off the handle. I lost my shit. I apologize. But let's just move forward and do better, right? And just get it straight, lady. Right? Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everybody. Have a great one, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, guys. I love you. You were lied to. You did lose your shit. I did. I did. Love you guys. Bye.